When did the system fail your child? For me, the answer is painfully clear. It was the moment my son got handed off like a ticking time bomb nobody wanted to deal with. My son Jake had a rough start. Born addicted to opioids because his mom was a relapse mess by the time I got full custody. I fought tooth and nail to keep him out of foster care, but even as he grew, the system's neglect never stopped. By the time he was 14, the kid was spiraling hard drug experiments, bad influences, fights at school, and a home that was chaotic as hell because his mom still barged into our lives like a wrecking ball. The state kept saying, well, monitor, but did they? Hell no. One night, Jake was caught with a stash of pills that police said were street-grade fentanyl. They wanted to lock him up and toss away the key. I begged for rehab placement instead. The judge, overwhelmed and disgusted, gave him a harsh sentence detention for 6 months. They stuffed him into a juvie center that was an absolute hellhole, run by ex-cons with zero care for kids who were more damaged than just delinquent. While locked up, things went from bad to worse. Jake was bullied and beaten by other kids. The staff looked the other way. One night, some guard got caught sneaking some of the kids harder. Drugs, meth, pills, God knows what. My son ended up overdosing after being given some dodgy pills during lockdown. I spent nights in the hospital praying he'd pull through. The system failed him then. Hard. No actual rehab. No therapy. No safety nets. Just punishment. When he came out, he was a shell of the kid he used to be: frantic, anxious, and worse, angry. His mom showed up again right when he got back, feeding him crap ideas, enabling him, and pushing him back toward that toxic spiral. I was done. I decided to stop being just the sad dad on the sidelines. I started documenting every abuse, every drug incident at that juvie center, recording conversations with social workers who promised help but delivered nothing. I hacked through red tape and dragged every failing staff member into court. I exposed them, every damn one, but it didn't end there. I found out that the guard caught trafficking drugs ran a network supplying the facility and older kids outside. I fed intel to the cops quietly, and one night when the guard tried to smuggle at a massive shipment, they busted him. That bust led directly to uncovering a ring that involved several social workers, guards, and twisted foster parents who were trafficking the kids for sex and drugs. I think about how my son was almost part of that mess, and with the officials implicated and forced out, the facility shut down, and my son was finally placed in a specialized residential program where they actually cared about his trauma and addiction. Months later, Jake started showing real progress. It wasn't a miracle. He's still fighting demons every day, but at least now he has a shot.